All right, and welcome back to another Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the actual recap of the meeting that was on Friday. I have a lot of thoughts. I needed to get through my food coma from Thanksgiving. A lot of things I've processed. I have my notes here, but first and foremost, let's get to those free draws that we've gotten over the last couple of days. Let's test our luck. Maybe we'll get Geto. Maybe we'll get another Yuta. Maybe we'll get some type of SSR memory that I kind of need. Hoping that is non-standard. So let's just test that out. Right here, we're going to pull 3 multis and let's just see what we get. Oh, I'm hoping for something good. Please. Come on, can we get a black flash? Oh, we got nothing. But that's okay. I'm still confident. What we get? Oh, nothing. Maybe it was a fake. Nope. It was definitely real. Okay, we got a new SR. We got a new R. Interesting. All right, that was standard banner. Let's try Ghetto's banter. I'm scared. Let's try. This is our free multi for Ghetto. Okay. Let's go. Oh. What is going on? All right, Nanami. All right, a memory. Is that him? Yo, first multi. We get Geto, first multi. They forgiven me. All is forgiven for Yuta. Let's go. My God. Let's go. And what is this? Non-standard? Oh my God, you're late. It's not the 2 strongest, but it is what it is. I'm happy. Hello, doctor. Yo, Geto and the new memory. Come on, this has to be. If you see my other videos that I do encourage you to go watch, I've sniped some really good SSRs in just a single multi. Yo, look at this. Oh my God, Yuta. I just need another one, please. Yo. Here we go. Okay, not a black flash, but you never know. By the way, if you don't know, I never pulled Yuta. I had to get him off the black market. Oh, this was all right. Okay, wow. We got what we got. No complaints. Let's go. Nope, we're moving away from that. Wow. And that's today's video. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Psych. Let's get on to today's video. Oh my God, there's so many things that's on my mind according to this game. We're going to first get into the rest of my double drops because we have 11 hours left. Let's move on with this first, and then we're gonna jump into the recap. All right, we've made it to area 4 on the second round out of the 2 rounds that I needed to complete for my double drops in domain investigation. I am getting my ass beat by RNG, but we're not gonna let my Yuta die. He will make it to the end. I promise you that. Yeah, we're gonna take out that thing. And then we're gonna make sure we blast these monsters out of the sky. Nice. Damn. Yes. I had faith that that meme would work. Let's go. This is such a good run. Even though it has me on the edge of my seat because I don't want my Yuta to die. If he could beat Ghetto without breaking a sweat, then, you know, I don't think these monsters have a chance against my Yuta. Just saying. Alright, this is where we're going to be using all of our ultimates. I'm a little nervous, not gonna even though I just gave that confident speech. This lobster is so thick. Oh, he just used his, so yeah. Let's go. And the one thing about my first run that I did, Megami did his ult on the lobster and it missed all 4 times. My mouth was on the floor. Yuta, take him out. Pick them all out. Damn it. Alright. Let's meme it. Nice. Alright, we need to break you before you start doing some weird shit. Alright, break him. Nice. Alright, now we're about to get another buff. We love that. Let's see what Nanami does. Nice. Alright, that was good. Alright. Peace out, Mr. Lobster. Say hi to Mr. Krabs. And that's how it's done. So, this is also an account update as well. I decided last night that I would upgrade Nanami. He is my new unit that I am pushing to the max. Even though we're getting decent amount of resources through all of the progression that they're sending our way, I still was low-key running low on crystals. I was running low on the basic crystals and then the other ones, the pink ones, not the chaotic, but the in-between. And I was like, dang, these skills are expensive. I just could not believe that that's was like taking up so much. So if we go over here, if we go over to my Nanami, he is at 1716. And from what the internet is saying is that I should have focused on his buffing, which is I have. But I noticed that I was trying to keep his ult as closest to his buffing as possible, and I couldn't. So I technically can buff, I can increase these up a few levels because I have a lot of these. But I'm also running out of those other crystals. Those, what are these called? Impure jujutsu crystals. I'm running out. But thankfully earlier today, I played a little bit before actually recording my video. I was able to do the other event. I was able to do this event and I was doing some runs while I got ready for my day. And hopefully we can get more of these through a couple runs of the pool. That's a lot. that literally took 5,000. That's crazy. Let me see at this current pool. So now we got to do it again. All right. Complete. Please just give me some more. So I'm also going to be focusing on this event as well. until the month is over because I've basically completed the map event. Really? Give me those last 3. I've exceeded. Oh, current pool 2. Cool. Let's take that down. Let's do one more for good luck. Damn. All right, I guess that's all we got for now. All right, we're back in the Formidable Foe event. We're going to be just doing this on auto, and we're going to have a little bit of a conversation. All right, let's have a conversation about what happened in Discord on November 29th. We had Shannon come on board and ask a bunch of content creators and other free-to-play players, or just players in general, to speak about their concerns about the state of the game. I was there. I was about 15 minutes late because of the coma that I was in from Thanksgiving, but I caught a good chunk of it. And what was expressed, that we feel like in order for this community to stay active, we need to be heard, and we need Bilibili to understand that where they're trying to go with the game currently is pushing a lot of us to our limits. It's taking up all of our resources just to catch up with JP. I feel like the moderator that we did have, he did act passionately. He is a player just like the rest of us. He mentioned that he had to spend at least $200 to $300 to get Megami, which I thought that was kind of sad given that he is part of the team. But I guess since he's only part of the team, he has access to Bilibili staff. He necessarily isn't getting the perks of being, I guess, the spokesperson between both the staff at Bilibili and us community members that are driving the game to be its best. But I feel like the one thing to take into consideration moving forward, and what everyone spoke up about, was the cube rewards. We all feel like we need more cube rewards, and that's due to facing the challenges between all the events. I feel like we're not getting enough. We're not necessarily, the rewards aren't matching the speed progression where we currently are, because Tower is coming up and Tower is expecting us to have all of these characters so we can push through Tower, because it's a hard content and not a lot of us can actually get there. We can't pull on every banner. We can't get all these new DPSs or supports that are going to help us with mono character building. So what are we supposed to do if free-to-plays aren't necessarily reaping the rewards? And then me as a Dolphin, I had to spend so much money just to have Yuta on my team, and I genuinely felt like that was a punch in the gut. As you can see in earlier this video, I did achieve something awesome that I've achieved the last couple of banner drops, but I genuinely feel like with Yuta, something felt different. But if we're gonna continue to get hyped characters like this, and then we're gonna use all of our free-to-play resources without spending on these limited banners or exclusive banners, and don't get the characters that we were hoping for, that we saved so much for, then what the hell are we doing here? So the cube rewards need to be increased, just along with the pity rates. But when other content creators and people who were in the chat were bringing up increase the pity rate, that is something technically that can't be done, which is sad, because the more we spoke up about that, the more that our moderator kind of was getting frustrated, because it genuinely felt like he was speaking with us and someone else on the other end, because like all of a sudden he was really nice and then all of a sudden his tone changed. It was very interesting. So even him as a player, him as you know, someone who's passionate about this IP as we all are, he can't get mad that we're looking at such a destructive concept for a gacha system that is like burning us dry. It's literally burning holes in our pockets. And I genuinely don't know if I can continue and to invest my hard-earned money if this is where the pity rates are going to be. So something's got to give. I'm not sure how that conversation is going to go on the back end with, you know, the legalization of it all and Shannon speaking on our behalf. I don't know how they're going to meet us in the middle. But they should. They should at least take heed to all of our concerns. So with Tower Illusion coming up, we may end up not seeing it look the same way as it did on JP. From what was stated is that the schedule is stating that it may be coming early, but in parts for the global version. I guess it's going to be different than the JP, because I guess they don't want everything to look picture perfect like the JP version. I wasn't there when everything was being unfolded on the JPN because I was playing Black Clover Mobile, but I still feel like what JP experienced, it seems like it was a good experience because I haven't really heard anything negative about this game until we reached Utah. So all of this open dialogue about our experience, it's dragging down the game. People are leaving. People are feeling defeated. I even feel defeated, and I feel like, I don't know, it's just weird. It's just really weird to be at this state. I still feel hopeful, but I also still feel like what's gonna change. So other changes that are coming down the pipeline, apparently there's going to be a PvP and other game modes like guilds and leadership boards coming to the game, and that's going to be managed through the Discord rather than the in-game feature. I've never seen anything like that before, but I'm very intrigued how that's going to go. I have some people in mind that I kind of want to be a part of, like their guilds, so that should be interesting. I'm not even sure if JP even have something like that. So one of the things that they basically mention is that they don't want the game to look as different from JP, but this new guild and leaderboard feature is definitely different. So I'm not quite sure how this is gonna look in the end. People asked about the joint celebrations with JP. There's currently no plans for that. I'm not sure if that's ever happened in another game, like, oh, you know, this game came out, this version of the game came out before, you know, this other version. Let's celebrate together. Let's throw a big party. We've all made a huge milestone. We've all made this game great together, because JJK Phantom Parade is a community game. I've said that before with Pokemon Pocket, Pokemon Go, Marvel Snap. All of these games is based off of the player base. It's based off of our experience, and if we're having a negative experience, we need to speak up. We need to continue to be vocal in a positive way. Yes, we can use somewhat of strong language, but I think as we continue to voice our opinions about what should change, we should do it in a positive way. Somebody asked about a PC launch. Apparently it will eventually be available, but nothing in the near future. I don't know how to necessarily take that one, because there was a lot of open-ended answers. There was like, so what's on your mind? Such and such, pity race, such and such, rewards, such and such. I feel like there's not enough to do. Give us more content. Well, I'll take that feedback into consideration. It was definitely a roundabout answer. And the more that I think about what I heard, it's kind of still like, what was the point of this conversation if we weren't getting direct fulfilling positive answers instead of like, hey guys, be excited that this will be coming. It's a part of our roadmap that we have not showed you yet. That's interesting. So another thing that's, you know, was brought up, even as you can see, we've been going through the swiping auto battling system. People brought up the AI for, you know, for our characters when they're in auto mode like this. When are we going to get an update on that? They feel like JP kind of has it. It's not that hard to implement into this game, but the rebuttal on that was that this is a foreign game that was imported into the English market, global market, and they're saying that it's been difficult for them to translate everything while doing the coding at the same time. So as much as we think that just getting the software and then putting it over into, you know, the different gaming ports, it's not coming out as easy as expected. So in order for us to receive a better AI system, there's going to be a wait on that. But we feel like as a group, collectively, that's a bunch of bullshit. But I'm trying not to be super negative. I'm trying to be respectful of the process, because I was doing the battle challenge earlier with the high score, and I literally only had like a sliver of health left to really hit a big number. But I had to think about like, why am I not hitting big numbers? Oh, it's because I'm not able to get those buffs, because through the auto system, it only chooses the skills that do hits. And why are we not doing buffing when it comes to the auto battling? See, like right there, there's nothing. Gojo isn't buffing himself. Nanami isn't buffing the team. They're using the memories too early. It's very, very hectic. It's messy, to say the least. And I'm just looking at my screen right now. It's like, I could be doing so much more damage than this. I could have been done with this probably 3 or 4 turns earlier. But again, I'm trying not to sound negative. I'm really trying not to. But as you can see, that the community feedback is very, very crucial at the moment. It's strong, it's vocal. We need to keep up with our own voices in this community. We need to, you know, band together to make sure that everything that's being represented, from our issues to what we want to see in our version of the game, even if it can't be changed, can we get something that mimics what we want? Because we feel like we're being shafted from JP. JP probably gets more love than we do than the global market. And when it comes to gacha games like this from other countries, it seems that is always the case, which is sad. I can't believe that, you know, I don't know if it's intentional or what, but it is happening and it can be felt. We know when we're not getting the best treatment, when we're like spending loads of hours into the game. Also, another thing that was mentioned was that this game in general is supposed to be treated as a side game, not a full-on campaign game. But with all the things that they want us to do and all the collection efforts that they want us to have, it seems like we're playing this like a campaign game, like we have to put this much effort into it. So you're having us spend hundreds of dollars, if not thousands, to get a character just to use for 25 minutes a day and then go about our day. That's really effed up to really think about. I know in the full circle of it all, we do have a game that's just gacha, and gacha games are supposed to be low effort. but we love this game. We love the IP. The game is actually pretty well made. I heard it's is a really expensive game to make and to just have and maintain, but they can't expect us to put X amount of dollars that are not easy to come by, depending on life situations, that you want us to spend this much money and then expect us to put low effort into a game like this. A lot of people don't see how that would be possible, and I have to agree. I mean, this game is coming out during the holidays, and so it's definitely making it easier to digest, but I'm sure once the new year comes and the holidays die down, it's not gonna feel, we're not gonna feel the grindiness anymore. But if they don't slow down with the progression of the game, then we're all gonna feel like there's no way to keep up. That's the best way to put it. So basically, going forward, I'm not sure how these conversations are going to go with the moderator. I'm not sure if a dev is going to show up because I don't know what their true intentions are. We've moved at a pace that's unrealistic for anybody to keep up with. I feel like I've been lucky enough to have a decent experience, but I can't have a repeat like I did with Utah. It was fun. It's something to talk about, you know, but from what my therapist has said, you shouldn't be putting that much effort into pixels like this. Your emotions should not be driven this highly off of video games, just period. So yeah, that's a lot to digest. I've said a lot. Yeah, this is just something that it's worrisome, but we have to see where they take our advice and our input and feedback. Let's just see how they handle it all. I'm hopeful because once we get to our year anniversary, I see what they've done to JP and it looks promising, but if it's costing us so much just to get there as free-to-play players, then I think they need to take their approach to catching up to JP differently. There's a lot of things I may have missed in this whole entire discussion here. I'm trying to be hopeful. I really truly am trying to be hopeful, but I do not understand or know what we're going to get in the next coming weeks. I'm not sure if BILIBILI or whoever else is over this game is going to take our feedback seriously. We seem like we do have a strong advocator like Shannon, but what our wish list is right now, it's looking pretty dicey. I am still looking forward to Have Anniversary. I'm looking forward to the hidden inventory characters. I'm looking towards, you know, our 1 year anniversary characters and Tower. You know, I'm looking forward to spending more time in this game. But if spending more time in this game isn't going to bring me my full enjoyment, I need to rethink how I'm spending my time. I need to rethink the investment that I'm truly giving this game. That's basically where I'm at right now. I'm hoping for the best for all of us. We all need to feel that we can be seen, heard, and our enjoyment for the game needs to feel real and not just temporary and not just, you know, quick cash grab or anything like that. I don't want to feel that way when I'm playing this game. But so far, I do see some advantages, but those disadvantages, they're starting to tally up. I haven't heard anything super negative out of the JP version. From all the other content creators that cover both sides of the game, they only speak about hype. I'm not truly sure what the JP version really wants for this game going forward, because it seems like whatever they want is going to be concrete. And that was another thing of thinking and reflecting when going over my notes for this video, is that can we really get something that's truly unique to our player base? Or if JP wants it to be a certain way, they get it first, and then if it's able to be legally tweaked, they can do it. If not, it is what it is. That has been a lot to digest. I appreciate you for listening to me yap about, you know, the state of this game. It is a tough pill to swallow, but I'm in it for the long haul. I'm having fun. It's the holiday season, and I want to thank you for just watching this video. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like. I hope you can subscribe. I'm trying to push out more content about this game, keep up with the updates at my own pace, you know, but we are here, and that's the only thing I can really think about, is being in the present moment. The roadmap will get here when it gets here, but until then, I'll see you in the next video.